What's up, you guys? Jedi Master Josh here, and today we're going to be opening up the brand new set from Pokemon Surging Sparks. We have ourselves an Elite Trainer box here, but Elite Trainer boxes only come with 9 packs, so I thought I'd get a little bit extra to open for this opening. We've got 7 packs from these blisters here. So these hanger blisters, they've been, I don't know, I've been getting kind of lucky with these hanger blisters lately, but that doesn't mean that they're more lucky than any other product. All the products have the same hit rate when you open the correct amount of product. But let's go ahead and dig in and see what we got. We got ourselves 7 packs here. Now, the one thing about these 7 packs is I went to my local GameStop to purchase them, and right now, if they're still in stock, anytime you purchase any kind of Surging Sparks product at GameStop, or Best Buy or Toys R Us or one other place that I can't think of right now, they'll have some promo cards. So you'll get this Terapagos with the Pokemon Horizons, the series stamp on it, and then in each store's packet, there's going to be different options. So with GameStop, it's going to be Terapagos and Sprigatito. You're going to be able to get all 3 of the starters, but you have to go to all the different stores. So like Best Buy, I think, has Fuecoco, and then the Quaxley is with Toys R Us, maybe? Something like that. But there you go. We've got Terapagos and Sprigatito in that packet right there. I'm going to keep it sealed anyway, so it doesn't matter. But we got 7 loose packs here. We'll just keep those off to the side, dig into those last. And then we have ourselves our Elite Trainer box. Now, the Elite Trainer box is obviously going to be a huge item. With Scarlet and Violet, we get these promo cards. Before Scarlet and Violet, we didn't get the promos in the ETBs, so this is really cool. The only other ETBs that had promos were specialty set ETBs. So, like, let's say Pokemon Go, Crown Zenith, sets like that, Shining Fates, yada yada. We got ourselves our Player's Guide. We flipped through the Player's Guide to see all the cards. And if you guys haven't seen this before, in the back of the Player's Guide is a list of all the cards. So you can flip through and look at everything that's in the set. And let's just flip to all the good stuff. So we got some Ace specs to look at, the Amulet of Hope, Brilliant Blender, and Energy Search Pro, which is actually pretty nuts. Just lets you take all of the energies out of your deck and put them into your hand. Pretty crazy. But then we've got ourselves a Megaton Blower, Miracle Headset, Precious Trolley, and Scramble Switch. And then the Enriching Energy. There's a lot of Ace specs in this set, but we got ourselves a ton of illustration rares as well. The Phoebus looking really cool. Ceruledge looking really cool. Love the cast form. The cast form is great. And then obviously Execute seems to be a fan favorite right now. I really like the Larvesta as well, but there's the Latios that is one part of Latios Latias. They form together to make one giant artwork, essentially. And we've got just a ton of really good stuff. It's a really great set. The Skarmory looking super tough. Awesome. We got some full arts over here. And then finally, to get to our special illustration rares at the back, we've got Melodic EX. There's a Durant EX down here that looks pretty awesome. We've got some trainers to look at as well. I did just pull this Clement's Quick Wit, which is not a bad artwork. The card itself, I don't know if it's going to be super playable or not, but it's pretty cool. And then we got ourselves a few other special illustration rares here with like Hydreigon, Latias, and then, of course, the big guy himself, Pikachu, right there. All right, let's go ahead and just throw this Player's Guide off to the side and dig into the ETB, get some packs out, look at the promo card. Now, the promo card should be Magneton, I think. I'm pretty sure. And pretty cool promo to have. Let's count our packs first, and we'll talk about the promo some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 packs. Always count the packs. I've had an ETB one time in the past that came with one less pack in it. And they never made it up to me by giving me an ETB with an extra pack, I mean, come on. And so now we have our promo cards are locked in the packet with the dividers. So kind of like that. It just kind of makes everything a little bit safer, a little bit more rigid. But it's also a lot more in the packet that, if you're trying to sell these or anything like that, then shipping them can be a little bit more of a pain in the butt. But I don't sell nothing, so this is cool for me. We got ourselves Magneton here, and this ability is really good. So once during your turn, you may attach up to 3 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your electric Pokemon in any way you like. But if you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. So it's kind of like the Dusclops and Dusknoir, where they just throw damage counters around, but you're giving your opponent a prize. This is kind of the same way. You're going to be throwing your energies around. and giving your opponent a prize. But we'll put that up and off to the side. We have our normal stuff here, packet of energies, some damage counters and condition markers, and the sleeves. The sleeves are actually really cool. So this is the first time they've kind of changed from like having artwork of the set as the sleeve to just having something that's a little bit, it kind of goes with it. Surging Sparks looks like a big S, but it's also kind of like a lightning bolt at the same time. I think it's neat. I think it's nifty. I think the sleeves in ETBs have come a long way from you know, like Sun and Moon. They're a lot better now. Early Sword and Shield even was not the greatest. But we have ourselves 16 packs of Surging Sparks. That sounds like a little bit better number than 9. Let's go ahead and dig in, see if we can get something good. I haven't been too lucky with this set yet. I've pulled a couple of special illustration rares, but nothing crazy just yet. We're looking for that Latias, or even I'll even take the Latios, the just regular illustration rare. And, of course, the Pikachu. You know, those are the cards I don't want to have to pay for, so if we could just pull them, that'd be great. Now, Dusk Ball, this is a really good card, and it's got a really weird mechanic. It's look at the bottom 7 cards of your deck, and you reveal a Pokemon card that you find there and put it into your hand, then shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So instead of going into the top of the deck, you're actually going into the bottom. And I can see this being a little bit of a problem at leagues or even maybe at a regional or something like that, where somebody's going to play the card and just off of muscle memory start grabbing the top 7 from their deck. And if they don't catch it before they look at it, it's going to be a penalty, you know, because you're meant to only take from the bottom of your deck with this card. But let's go ahead and see what else we got here. We got ourselves a Celio, we've got a Passimian, and a Gastrodon. Now, this ability's here pretty good, too. Sticky Bind, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench. Benched Stage 2 Pokemon, both yours and your opponents, have no abilities. So this can be really good to combat things like Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur is really, you know, really nutty. I play a Feraligatr deck that is kind of off the wall, and a lot of people you don't see it very often. A lot of people don't think about it, but Feraligatr has an ability as well that makes it so that he can't use that ability if he's on the bench. But Feraligatr likes to use that ability when he's in the active spot, so that's not too bad. But Gengar, there's a Nightgate Gengar that allows you free switching. That thing won't be able to use its abilities. There's a lot of Stage 2s that, you know, Pidgeot EX. That's a huge one. When you think about it, that's a massive one. So that, you know, just to think about, Gardevoir EX, also another massive one. These cards will not be able to use their abilities if that Gastrodon is in play and on the bench. Pretty crazy. We got Annihilate, we got Jasmine's Gaze, Miraidon Reverse, we got ourselves a Lively Stadium, so basic Pokemon in play get 30 HP extra, so that's all basic Pokemon in play. That's going to turn these 290 Raging Bolts into 320 Raging Bolts, just so you guys know. But then we got ourselves a Tapu Koko, and that new energy pattern that came out with Stellar Crown. I do like that energy pattern, and I'm looking forward to seeing some holographic versions of it, which I kind of think we'll see in Prismatic Evolutions. I don't know for sure, but Prismatic Evolutions is supposed to be a specialty set, and it seems like lately most all of the specialty sets have had holographic energies in them. And so if they keep that trend going and they put holographic energies into Prismatic Evolutions, I'd be pretty happy. We got ourselves a Crocalor, Tandemaus, Spupa, Donphan, Jasmine's Gaze, we've seen a few of those now. We've got Espathra, little Mantine Reverse, Bronzong Reverse, and a Chien Pao with the Snow Sink ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may discard a Stadium in play. Not too bad. It's like the old Pumpkaboo from Evolving Skies. I still think Pumpkaboo from Evolving Skies is one of the best cards from Evolving Skies, and everyone hates it when I say that, but I mean it. Super playable card, and it's Pumpkaboo. Who really hates Pumpkaboo? Come on. Seriously. We just got through Halloween. Everybody loves Pumpkaboo. Come on. All right, we got ourselves Pikachu on this pack card. Let's see if we can get a Pikachu in the pack. That would be pretty awesome. I would love to see that. That would be a good fitting little pack opening for today, right? We've got ourselves a Yamask. We've got Quaxly, Larvesta. Larvesta has an illustration rare that I'd love to pull. We got Terra Orb, Flapple, little Togetic Reverse, little Slack Off illustration rare, not too bad there. He's just laying in a field of grass. There's one lonely flower above him, and he's just, as you can see right here on the card, he's taking it easy. Take it easy. Heal 60 damage from this Pokemon during your next turn. This Pokemon can't retreat. Heal 60 damage. That's his whole HP. That's, I mean, come on. He's indestructible. The Impervious Slack Off. That's what we'll call him. We have a Skeledirge to finish that pack off. Not too bad. Our first hit of the video is an illustration rare, and it's a nice little Slack Off. There's probably going to be some kind of slacking somewhere in this set, I imagine. So that'll be cool. Our Slack Off for our Slacking. Maybe it's an EX. I don't remember. I haven't looked too closely yet. We've got ourselves a code card for you guys, but let me know what you're getting from the code cards if I haven't said it yet. We got Fuecoco, Mantine, Bronzong, Sandygast, Victini, Turtonator. Let's see, a special illustration rare. We got Rotom, no special illustration rare, and an Archaludon EX. Not too bad. We got Assemble Alloy. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like, Metal Energies. But, alright, cool. Metal Energies, Metal Pokemon. Pretty sweet there, not too bad. He's got 300 HP. That makes a pretty beefy Stage 1 EX. You know, not everyone's knocking that out in one shot. There's a few people, there's a few Pokemon that are knocking that out in one shot, but not everything. Let's go ahead and see what we got in this next pack. And if it's a fighting type, that's going to be a little bit extra painful. But there we go. We got a code card for you guys. Let me know what you're getting from the code cards. We got Execute. Execute has that really cool illustration rare. I wouldn't be upset with pulling. We got ourselves a Wo-Chien, Ceruledge, Tapu Lele for the reverse, Phanpy for the reverse, and a Palkia in the rare slot. So many legendary Pokemon I've been seeing in these sets as rares. You know, we have Chenpao and Palkia just in the past couple of packs. That's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some other legendary Pokemon. Maybe a legendary, like Latios or Latias, maybe? That would be pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and dig into this next pack here. And let me know what you guys are getting from Surging Sparks. If you guys are pulling all the cards you want to pull, if you guys are pulling really cool cards, whatever is your favorite card from the set, anything Pokemon related, let me know in the comments down below. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and we'll have tons more videos for you guys to, you know, open. Ooh, we got ourselves a Ceruledge EX. This is actually a card that a friend of mine is looking for, so that's cool. I'll be able to set this off to the side for him, and not too bad there. It looks like there might be like some kind of printing thing going on right down this side. Maybe I'm just seeing it and it's not. Maybe it's something about the camera, because I'm not. Oh no, I'm definitely seeing it in person. Yeah, there's some kind of, maybe a line through it or something like that, but it doesn't look too bad. Alright, we got ourselves a Ceruledge EX, and that's a Terra EX, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Terra EX. He's Terra Fire, which that's, you know, pretty cool. We take that, right? And we got ourselves our next Surging Sparks pack. It's Terra Fire. You know, I don't think we've seen any other really Terra Fire Pokemon just yet. I mean, have we? I'll have to remind myself. We'll think about it throughout the video. We got Yamask, we got Eevee, Execute, Castform. Love to get that illustration rare. We've got Ceruledge. We got a Scramble switch. So switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, you may move any amount of energy from the Pokemon you move to your bench to the new active Pokemon. That's pretty good. That's actually, you know, that could be really useful in a ton of situations. Say you have like a damaged, say, Raging Bolt or Dragapult in the active, and but you have another Dragapult or Raging Bolt on the bench. You could just throw the Scramble switch and, you know, go ahead and keep rocking. All right, so Scramble switch, we got Skarmory, and we have Tapu Lele. All right, not too bad. We got a few more packs to go here, so we're still doing pretty good. We got ourselves an illustration rare, a couple EXs, a little bit of a spec action. Let's see if we can just keep doing just this good. Now, the the hanger packs that I bought, I actually bought 10 of them. There was more than 7. I bought 10 of them, but I couldn't help myself. I got a little greedy last night, and I opened 3 of them. But I didn't pull anything from those 3, so I'm hoping the final 7 are real just busters, you know, just real good. We got Zebstrika, Sharkadet, and a Rabska to finish that pack off, but not too bad. We're doing pretty good. But we could see better, right? We could see better. Now, how many packs do we have remaining? Have we been through the ETB? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, so that was the end of the Elite Trainer box. From the Elite Trainer box, we got 2 EXs, an A-Spec, and an illustration rare. That's not too bad. Can't forget the Magneton illustration rare promo that we get. That's definitely going to be one of those things that you got to add to the list of things that came in the box, right? But there's a code card for you guys. Toss that off to the side, and let's see if we can continue this streak and hopefully keep getting lucky. We'll see. We got Pashoberry? Okay, something like that. Azumarill, we got Annihilate, Morlul, Phanpy, and a Gouging Fire. Not too bad. Now, this is actually kind of interesting. So if your opponent has 4 or fewer prize cards remaining, this attack does 70 more damage. 170 for a one prize Pokemon is really not bad. But there's another thing that you can do with it too. If you just put one fire energy on it and then use the 30 damage lunge out, then in your next turn you can use the Koraidon, which I'm pretty sure it's Koraidon. We'll have to see. But if you use an ancient Pokemon's attack in the previous turn, you can do a ton more damage or something like that. It's like 180. It's pretty big damage. But there's a code card for you guys. If we see that, we'll talk about that a little bit, because I think that could actually be kind of viable in just standard format. If you play 4-4 or even like 2-4 or something like that of those two Ooh, Lysia's Appeal. Now this is a great card. So switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. If you do, the new active Pokemon is now confused. So everyone get ready. Make sure you have coins or dice or whatever ready to flip and roll, because you're going to have a lot of confusion going on in the format. Again, I believe this is basically like a boss's orders with an added effect. So it's like it's even a little bit more powerful than boss's orders, but a little bit limited as well, because it's just basic Pokemon. So will it overdo boss's orders? No, I don't think so, but it is going to be used. I think it'll get some play. We got Citadel. We got ourselves a Counter Gain. This is another one of those cards I want to talk about. So if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, attacks used by the Pokemon this card is attached to cost one colorless energy less. Now that's one thing that we do need to make sure everyone is aware of with this card. It's one colorless energy less. So if you have a Pokemon that has a 3 energy, well, this is kind of an example here. So we've got Magneton, this promo. It costs 1 lightning energy and 1 colorless energy. Now let's say you attach a lightning energy and the Counter Gain and you're behind on prizes, then that works. But if you attach the Counter Gain and then say like a water energy, this can't make up for your lightning energy. So in that same aspect, if you have a Pokemon that is running an attack that has, say, it costs 2 fire energy, specifically fire energy, to attack, and it's just 2 fire energy, you can't use Counter Gain for anything at that point, because it's just a colorless energy that this takes care of. So you still need to fulfill the requirement of 2 fire energy. Now I think Counter Gain could be really useful on something like Charizard, the Radiant Charizard, because his requirement is 1 fire energy and then a whole bunch of colorless energies, right? So if your opponent has 3 prizes and you have 4 prizes, you could potentially whip out Charizard and attach Counter Gain and 1 fire energy and get a cool knockout that way. But just a thought there. We got Counter Gain and we have Eternatus making its way back into the TCG is pretty cool. The Eternatus V and VMAX back in the day was actually pretty playable, really nice deck to play. And it's actually funny that there's an Eternatus being printed in Surging Sparks right after the set that re-increased bench space. So that's what Eternatus VMAX used to do. It used to increase bench space, and now we have the Area Zero Undadepts and Terra Pokemon that increase bench space. So yeah, it's basically the same thing, just a whole different generation and a couple different Pokemon. But they wanted to show some love, and they were like, oh, and here's Eternatus in the next set, just as a little like dink dink elbow showed you. We got Castform and we got Dialga. All right, I just need to stop talking and just start opening packs, because obviously we're not doing too good all of a sudden from these loose packs. Somebody weighed these or CT scanned them or something. No, I'm sure they're fine. Let's go ahead and dig in and see what we get from these last few packs. We got 4 packs, including this one remaining, so only 3 after this one. But let's see if we can get a little lucky. Who knows? We got Rellor. I love Rellor. The face on this guy and how he's just all he wants to do is roll around a little ball of poo. That's what it's what he wants to do. He's just nothing going on in the brain. Just one of the bestest buds, whatever. We got ourselves Drayton, we got Dragon Elixir, and we got a Bruxish illustration rare. Not too bad. So it's got the counter attack ability if this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Put 3 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Not too bad. Put a little extra cheeky 30 damage on your opponent. It's not bad if you're running that Bruxish for some reason. We got Palkia as the rare and a Dark Energy to follow it up. All right, we got 3 packs remaining. Let's see something crazy. I'd love to pull something, really big, but for the most part, we've done all right. We've got some hits. We've got some cool cards, some cards I didn't have before. That's what's important. If we're filling out the set, that's all that's really important. Obviously, I probably could have bought these cards in a couple of weeks for a couple of dollars each, but It's okay. We're having fun. We're having fun. All right, we got Heliolisk, Citadel. Love Citadel. We got Armarouge, Jasmine's Gaze, Registeel, little Cryogonal for the reverse, cheeky Cryogonal. Got a Surfer. This is actually a pretty good card, too. So switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. So not only is it a switch, but you also get to draw, you know, if you don't have 5 cards in hand. So pretty nice little card there. And then we get ourselves a Pikachu EX, just the basic rarity Pikachu EX, but still pretty awesome there. And so we've got ourselves 200 HP for the basic EX. It's not horrible, it's not great, but this attack, 300 damage for 3 energy, Grass, Lightning, Metal. Discard 3 energy from this Pokemon, so you have to discard all that energy, but you're doing 300 damage. It's pretty crazy. But this ability, this Pokemon has full HP and would be knocked out by damage from an attack. It is not knocked out, and its remaining HP becomes 10. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now, one thing I will say is it's if it would be knocked out by damage from an attack. So there's like Giratina has the Star Requiem, and then there's this new Alolan Executor EX that has its ability that does the same kind of thing where it just straight knocks out. So this wouldn't stop that. Those are effects, and I guess if you had some way to do more than 20 damage counters in a single attack, then that would just get rid of that water energy. That would also work, because damage counters are not damage, they're damage counters. But yeah, okay, cool. We got ourselves a Pikachu EX. So just I'm thinking way too much on these cards. We just got to get through our last 2. We got the penultimate pack here, Alolan Executor EX. Did pull a special illustration rare for the Alolan Executor EX, and that is a really cool looking card. I actually really like that card. But there's a code card for you guys. Let me know what you pull, and let me know what you pull for real. If you guys have bought some Surging Sparks, what's your favorite card? What's your chase card if you haven't pulled it? And yeah, just let me know anything Pokemon related down in the comments below. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe. We're going to have way more openings to do. We got Flapple illustration rare. That's pretty awesome. Love this. Acid Spit and Speed Dive. Nice little... It says this attack does 20 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty good. You know, come back and just throw a 1-prizer at him and do some extra damage. Not too bad. We got Flapple and we've got Iron Crown. It turns out we're pulling some good hits. All right, we got some good pulls so far. We're down to our last pack. Like I said, subscribe, all that stuff. If you don't subscribe, I don't really. It's whatever. Whoever's here to hang out, whoever's here to have some fun. That's all we're here to do. Just have some fun. Let's see what we get from this last pack. Wish us some last pack magic. And let's see if we can, you know, get real lucky here. We got a code card for you guys. Toss that off to the side. Let's see a special illustration rare, Latias or Pikachu or Lysia's Appeal. One of those 3. That's what I'll take. We got Quaxly, Larvesta, Ninetales, Grafaiai, Passimian, little Mesprit reverse, and an Iron Crown reverse. No special illustration rare. And, oh, we get a full art Milotic EX, which does have a special illustration rare, but not one that we pulled. We have ourselves the full art, though. Next best thing. This is actually looking really good, too. I love this background. Almost like, kind of like water, mist, something like that. Really cool. Gentle colors. Everything looks great on that. We definitely got some good pulls, but let me know what you guys are pulling, and I'll see you guys in the next video.